And welcome back to another episode of Select Start. I'm Jay.
And I'm Dio, and we are continuing our playthrough of LEGO Marvel's Avengers. And I know we're sort of taking our time with the levels. We don't really have to, but I like to, because eventually we're going to be able to start like cashing in all of the different LEGO bits and coins and all that to like buy different power-ups and stuff. So I like it. Oh, that's right. This is Captain America's shield. Throw it, sticks in, activates. Oops, sort of, that didn't go as planned. There we go, hold down.
This should change your model.
Blast back the shield. Pow!
Hydra should change your model to our decks.
It's the one thing that I will say becomes a little bit of a problem the more you play the Marvel games, is the animations for like taking out enemies can last a bit of time. Like, look, I'll walk up to this guy, press B. Look, it took like 3 seconds to blow up that bad guy with a B animation.
No, I find it kind of slow paced.
Oh, it's very slow paced. At least at first, until you start unlocking the. Oh, there you go. There's a double team moment. Damn it! Although I will say it is very forgiving. Like, the game is meant for families.
Yeah, I get that.
But I find that the LEGO games, as far as replay value, especially the superhero ones, LEGO Batman, Marvel superheroes, this one, the amount of replay value that's in these games is off the charts. Because you get another character, another ability, you want to go back, play the level, get the extra things that you missed.
It's not like Star Wars.
What do you mean, like Star Wars? Like Star
Wars?
Star Wars?
Well, Lego Star Wars, as you go to a different chapter, you unlock every character. It's not as amusing because the characters are so limited in Star Wars compared to if you go to the DC universe. You have so many superheroes, so many supervillains.
Well, I know what you're trying to say, but because I know Star Wars fans are going to jump down your throat. There are not as many recognizable characters.
That I know.
That's the distinction that I think you're trying to make. And I agree with you that like generic robot XB4Y and like the 50 different versions of stormtroopers don't add as much variety as we would like to have. Whereas with the superheroes, each distinct superhero, like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely D-list superheroes and villains in this game.
Yeah.
100% D-listers. But it's not as pronounced. It doesn't feel as obvious as the Star Wars games. But I will say this. Star Wars The Force Awakens, the LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens game, I thought it was great. They had a lot of the new characters, a ton of the old ones, and yes, there was that C-level, D-level character that only true fans would love. And I think that has a lot to do, though, with our fandom. I'm a much bigger Marvel head fan and superhero fan than I am a Star Wars fan, so that's why I sort of feel that way. For someone that loves Star Wars, chances are they're going to feel like the complete opposite playing a game like this or LEGO Marvel superheroes. They're like, who wants to play as Cheetah? Like, who's Cheetah? You know, like in the DC game. Oh yeah! Pew, 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 pew. And I know I'm missing them. I'm just going back and forth as Iron Man. No, you don't. Get back here.
So this was Vision's premonition or something? I forgot what part of the movie this was.
No, this is just the initial attack on Von Strucker's base.
Okay.
We're still playing through the opening segment of Age of Ultron. And looking back at the game, I think that's where the game, I'm not going to say stopped. Like, it definitely didn't stop there. But like they added like their own segments to the story. It's not 100% strictly the movie games. That's not what it is. But there's definitely a level of repetition. Come on.
Lego City, that game was so much fun.
Really? I never played Lego City Undercover, right?
Yeah.
Because I know that they had it out on the Switch right now as a downloadable title or a buyable title, depending where you go. But I never found myself as interested in it as I think maybe I could have been, if only because it didn't have characters that I cared about.
It's a Lego
You know,
GTA
it's
world.
one thing to say, oh, I love the Lego games and have it be Lego Marvel or Lego Batman or Lego Star Wars. Like, those are recognizable franchises.
It's a GTA Lego version.
And as much as I loved, Lego Lord of the Rings, right? I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. Giant. Like, I keep rebuying that movie set anytime it comes out. But games like Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Hobbit, I found that it wasn't as enticing to me for some reason as the superhero ones were. Just because I guess the variety of movement and attacks and flow wasn't the same. And I think that's a big issue that a lot of people have with certain of the Lego games. And I think that's what the Lego movie Lego game.
Watch your health.
Yeah, the Lego movie Lego game was one that, again, as fun as it may have been to play, just wasn't for me. So I skipped that one. Lego City Undercover was another one that I skipped. The Pirates of the Caribbean ones, I know there was Harry Potter ones, but that was like early stages of the Lego games, right? Just trying to think, where were some of the other ones that I didn't play? Yeah, I think for the most part it had to be Star Wars or... Yeah, it really had to be Star Wars or Lego or the superhero ones that grabbed my interest the most.
I think one of the Lego games. Did they ever have a DC version of the Lego games?
Well, Lego Batman.
Yeah. There you go.
Lego Batman 1. Lego Batman 2, they opened it up and made it more Gotham City, but they included like Superman, Wonder Woman, a lot more of those characters. And then Lego Batman 3, they just said screw it and went full, DC universe. Put out your shield, fire. Come on. About time. Jesus. It takes a little too long to set up sometimes.
Well, you have to figure out, okay, where am I going now? What do I have to push now? What's the next lever or the next machine you have to build?
Well, it's not hard. I think what becomes a little annoying in the later iterations of the Lego games is the repetition. In terms of... Oh, there you go. I have to do this. There is a lot of... I don't want to say backtracking. Backtracking's the wrong word. Oh, look at Iron Man kicking ass with all the power-ups. There's a lot of slow movement with a lot of respawning characters. So the game becomes artificially hard, where it's trying to constantly have an enemy attack you and halt your progress, when all you want to do is just give me 3 seconds so I could turn this lever and continue down the level. And that's all you really want. Alright, so I think I cleared up enough of these guys. Or no? I have to keep doing this? How many more of these guys do I have to take out? Oh no, there you go. Come on, goddammit, just kill these guys already. See, long animation kills that guy. Long animation kills this guy. And it's well done, but it becomes annoying after a while. Stop trying to switch over. Is that what I have to do? Bust this door? No.
At least you can dodge the arrows without a problem.
Yeah, as long as you're moving, they're fairly slow. Later characters, I think, become faster. Oh, there we go. It finally opened up this section. That's what I need to do. Break everything! Do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
Those cannons. Cool. Yippee laser.
Yeah, I think I gotta shut that. Whoop. E shut down? No. There you go. Captain America. To the rescue. America! Before I go down there, make sure I break everything here. Go! That's the one thing I should do more, is actually use the throwing shield attack. It's faster than fighting them one-on-one. Am I supposed to be going here? Like, I'm just worried that I'm skipping something.
That looks good.
Like, you see how those things are, like, jumping around? Oh, there you go. There's the stairs, so you can go back up in case you missed something, which I didn't. Target as many things as I can. Backflip. Captain America. There's 2 down. Alright, so there's another one in the other direction that I'm sure I missed. Do, 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 do. Oh, there you go. Built that.
It's pretty cool. You have a good pace in the game.
No, it's definitely a super fun game. I really enjoy it. And like I said, we're just playing through like the opening section, but once it really opens up and you get like to like start unlocking like more and more characters, the game becomes super fun.
So that's a good spot to call it an episode.
Yeah, you know what? We'll cut it off here while I make my way over to the next section, and we'll see you all next time on Select Start.